And now it's time for some money talk this afternoon. Dallas-based Southwest Airlines today announced it has made a profit for the 41st year in a row, and what a profit it was, too. Look at this right here. $805 million was their take last year. You can see that Southwest has had some pretty good years over the last decade or so, but last year in particular was really good for the airline. Brought into some question, though, whether Southwest is still truly a discount air carrier. We looked at fares for the past 10 years, and this is what they've been doing. These are for one-way tickets on Southwest Airlines. You can see it started way down here at $88.57, and except for this 1 year where it kind of took a dip, this is where we ended up last year, $154.72 for a average one-way ticket. We heard from the CEO of Southwest Airlines earlier today, though, who says he still believes that Southwest is the premier low-fare carrier in the United States.
That's the way we see ourselves, and that doesn't mean that we can't adjust in the future, but there are no plans to deviate from who we are, which is America's leading low-fare airline. If you look back in the mirror for the last 12 months, our fare increases have been very modest, very infrequent, and very judicious. We're still very different, as you know. We're very different than the ultra-low cost, and we're very different than the legacy carriers, and customers vote. They vote for Southwest.
But you know, again, we look at what the airfares have done there for Southwest Airlines over the last 10 years or so, and we talked with one airline expert about that today. He says that Southwest has really kind of outgrown its lowest fare status these days, but that it's sort of a natural evolution.
Yeah, what we've seen over the past decade or so is the carriers who were the low-cost carriers, the Southwests and the JetBlues of the world, starting to become more mature and more like some of the traditional network carriers. They're trying to capture some of the business that the legacy airlines had, so they're starting to do some of the things that the legacy carriers would do for good reasons.
And coming up tonight at 6, we'll tell you another thing that Southwest is going to start doing like the legacy carriers that may up those profits once again when we get to the end of this year.